we're going to be working on posture, and also if you've had any issues or any soreness in your back recently because you've been studying at a desk or you've been working from home, we're going to be just trying to open the back up a bit today. So it's all about that today. Now, it's a misconception that a workout always needs to be really intense and really hard. What we're going to do today is just do some body maintenance and move through some more flowing movements just to open everything up. There's something called synovial fluid that sits in between the joints, and when you move, that synovial fluid is released and it just helps to ease everything off a little bit. So today, guys, that's what we're going to be working on. Now, the first thing you might notice is that I'm in a different room today, so just switching things up a little bit. I just thought a bit more space, change of scenery might be a nice idea. Up on the side there, I've got my water. That's all you need today. If you've got a floor mat, guys, grab yourself a floor mat so it's a bit more comfortable for you. Don't really need it if you've got a rug or a carpet. So let's get you cracking then. So we're going to start off just to loosen up the hips a little bit. Nice, easy, slow motion. So from there, hands on your hips, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick my bum out. Easy as that. So from the side, just going to stick my bum out behind me. Just going to hold that for a few seconds. Should try to maintain the natural curvature in your spine as you do this. Okay, I'm going to stand up now. I'm going to push my hips out to the right. And again, I'm just holding that position, really pushing through this way. And just relaxing into that. Should feel the stretch across the side here. Nice, easy movements today. Okay, pushing the hips forwards now. So from the side, I'm literally just sitting back into it and really pushing those hips forwards, trying to get them as far forwards as I can. Feels really nice, guys, just to open that back up and get it moving. Okay, let's do that one more time. So I'm going to stick my bum out. I've got my legs relatively straight, locked at the knee, and I'm maintaining that curvature in my spine as I do this. I'm not rounding through the back. Standing up then, taking it out to the left. Just holding that position, guys, really feeling that nice stretch. Out to the right. And then forwards. Guys, look after your back, look after your spine. It's one of the most important parts of the body. Very important to do things like this. If you've got a desk job or you're a student, very, very important. Okay, from there now, I'm going to stand up and I'm simply going to keep my feet planted on the floor. I'm going to twist as far around as I can. And just to open up my neck a bit, I'm actually just going to turn my head in. So I'm really twisting as far as I can. My knees don't need to be, we're going to go the other way now. My knees don't need to be pointing forwards, but I'm trying to at least keep my feet pointing forwards as I do this. Really just feeling that nice stretch there, everything just opening up. Okay, we're going to go round now. So taking the bum round, nice large movements. Really sticking the bum out, hips out to the side, pushing the pelvis forwards. All the way around, guys. I'll show you that from the side. Off we go. Again, just really feeling the stretch. Maybe moving your back in ways. We're going to go the other way now that you haven't been for a while. Let's get that body moving, guys. Nice large rotations there. Excellent. Okay, I'm going to reach up to the ceiling now. Looking up, feeling that elongation through the spine. Feeling all the separate parts of my spine, all the vertebrae moving apart. Really stretching up as if I'm trying to touch the ceiling. And then from there, I'm just going to lean forwards nice and slowly. It's all about slow, controlled movements today, guys. This is just as important as the intense workouts that we do. Let your body move naturally. Sometimes doing things slowly can be a good thing, guys. Okay, well done. So we've loosened everything up now. We're going to move down to the mat. Now, for any of you that do yoga, you may know this first exercise. It's called the child pose. Some people call it different names, but essentially all I'm going to do is have my hips and knees roughly in line. I'm going to sit back onto my bum, and I'm just going to bring my arms as far forward as I can. I'm just really going to feel that stretch there, guys. I'm going to gently walk my fingers forwards to increase the stretch slightly. And we're just going to relax there. And just breathe, guys. For some of you, you might find this uncomfortable if you're not very flexible. Just go back as far as you can. There's no pressure. Work within your limitations, guys. From there, I'm going to keep my hips and my knees and feet planted. I'm going to walk my hands over to the side, and then I'm going to come back down. And you should now feel this across the right hand side of your shoulder, across your arm, along the right hand side of your torso. I'm going to come up, I'm going to come back to center now, and repeat the first stretch. And up and over to the other side now, so moving over to the right and back down and feeling that stretch across here. Really nice, guys, just stretching everything out. Excellent. Okay, from there now we're going to turn around on the mat. We're going to lie ourselves down on our stomach, and we're going to engage our core. Now, guys, you've heard me say that many times before, but for those of you that aren't sure how to engage the core yet, make sure that you're pulling your tummy in. Imagine there's a piece of string running through your navel out your back, and you're pulling on that piece of string so your navel is getting as close to your spine as you can. A lot of people think that engaging the core means holding your breath and pulling your tummy in. It's not that at all, guys. What you're trying to do is get your navel as close to your spine as you can. Okay, it does take some practice. Give it a go. So we're going to do some lower back extensions. So tummy in, core engaged. I'm just going to lift my arms off the floor, and very slowly, because we might be dealing with some people that have got slightly sore backs from working at home or studying from home. So we're going to do this nice and slowly, guys, so try and keep along with me. Excellent. Excellent. Brilliant. Nice and slowly, nice and controlled. Let's keep that going. Excellent. Now, even though we're doing everything slowly today, guys, you should still be feeling a tension in some of these exercises. That's perfectly normal. But moreover, you should feel a nice stretch. Just working through this nice and slowly. Okay, guys, I'm going to roll over onto my back now. And one at a time, I'm going to take my knee into my chest. I'm just going to hold it there, really trying to get that knee in as close to my chest as I can. Really feeling that stretch across my glutes, across my bum, maybe even in your lower back slightly as well. All the muscles in our bodies are connected in some way or another. If you've got tight glutes, guys, that can also lead to lower back issues. Very important, keep the body supple, keep the body moving. So from there now, I'm going to take both knees into the chest, and I'm just going to hug my head in, trying to get my forehead as close to my knees as I can. And you might find as you're doing this, your body actually starts to open up. You can get that much closer. Okay, down we go. So I've got my core engaged again now. From there, hands down by your sides, flat on the floor. Going to bring my knees in nice and close to my bum. Feet roughly in line with the hips. We're going to go for some hip thrusts, tummy in nice and tight. We're just going to push up as high as we can and then slowly back down. So just work along with me, guys. Nice and slow, nice and controlled. Excellent. Let's keep this going. So nice sometimes just to have a workout where you're just getting the body moving, waking up parts of the body that haven't been activated for a while. We're going to have those intense days again, guys, where we sweat, but today's all about maintenance and looking after your bodies, guys. Excellent. As I'm going up into this, I'm actually squeezing my glutes together and really pushing up into that. I'm imagining that I'm trying to get my hips as close to the ceiling as I possibly can. As I do this, excellent. Nice and slow. Nice and controlled. Okay, I'm going to roll over onto my stomach now, and I'm going to move through into a total body stretch. We're going to hold these a little bit longer than we normally do though, guys. Okay, now all of the exercises that I've shown you today, all of the stretches, you could even do 2 rounds of all of them. That's entirely up to you. 1 round's enough though. But if you did feel particularly tight, you might want to do this 2 days in a row. Grab that foot, try and keep your hips on the floor, and pull into your bum. Okay, rolling over onto our backs, taking our right leg straight in the air, trying to keep that leg as straight as I can and pulling in towards myself. You can also intensify the stretch by pulling your toe back towards yourself, guys. Okay, from there, I'm going to put that foot on top of the knee, arms out to the side. I'm just very gently going to roll and rock over and turn my head the other way. Again, this is a really nice back stretch. We'll hold this one a little bit longer. Excellent. Okay, back to center. Changing legs now, up we come. And again, trying to keep that leg as straight as you can. I've discussed progressive stretching in some of my other videos. Again, if you did really want to work on increasing the stretch, what you do is resist against your hands with your leg for 30 seconds or so, and then relax and pull that leg in closer. That will help you to become more flexible, guys. But today, we're just holding it static. Okay. Foot on top of the knee, arms out to the side, and I'm just letting that roll over and rock to the other side. Such a nice stretch, this one. So relaxing. Love it. Oh, I could do with a little siesta now, guys. A bit more stretching to go though before we rest. Okay, push yourself up. Hands in the small at the back. My palms are flat on my back, guys. And I'm pulling my elbows and shoulder blades as close together as I can get them. Trying to maintain a nice upright posture. Okay, I'll turn around so you can get a better view. And I'm going to take one hand over the top, down the spine, and just very gently pull down into it. And change. Okay, guys, going to go nice and wide with the feet now, so wide as you can, and just gently put your hands on the floor. Just walk your hands forwards as far as you can. Now, some people might be able to get all the way to the floor, but if, like me, you're in a nice upright posture and you're just feeling that tension there, that's absolutely fine. Behind your legs here as well, you might feel some tension. That's a good thing, guys. Let's just open everything up. Excellent. Take one hand in front of you, cross your legs. We're just gently going to pull in. Really stretching out all the major muscle groups today. Take the hand back. And down. For this one, guys, I'm just very gently pulling my palm in towards myself. You need to be gentle with this one. It's a bicep stretch and you should feel it across here. Hand just above the elbow, pulling in the other way. And into my bicep stretch, so fingers to the floor, very gently with a straight arm. I'm just pulling in towards myself. Okay, we're going to stand up now. Nice and wide with the feet. And I'm just going to come over as far as I can. Okay. My bent knee, my foot's travelling out in line with the knee. My other foot pointing forwards, feeling the stretch on my inner thigh there. Lovely. And over the other way. Oh, I feel so much better now that I've opened up my body. You should be feeling the same now, guys. So nice. nothing better on a warm, balmy summer afternoon. Okay, so reaching for the stars now, as we did at the beginning, really stretching up, trying to touch that ceiling, feeling the vertebrae separate, and from there, leaning forwards. Oh, excellent. Woo! Well done, guys, you've done incredibly well. Grab yourself some water. You might have noticed we didn't have as many breaks today as we usually do. Obviously, less intense session. Okay, I've got all my fruits there. Good to go. Going to make a lovely fruit salad now. I hope whatever you're going to have to eat next is equally as delicious and healthy. Great to see you guys. Very well done today. Keep working hard, and I'll see you next time. Bye.